Good day, everyone. My name is Jomad Sani Maniago, and I will be presenting my report for educational legislation. So, let us begin. Our first Republic Act would be RA 7722. It is an act creating the Commission on Higher Education. The Commission on Higher Education, or known as CHED, was created through Republic Act number 7722, or the Higher Education Act of 1994. As part of the policy decision of the Congress to separate responsibilities and mandates over basic, higher, and technical vocational education across three agencies of the government. This Republic Act serves as a framework for regulation and enhancement of higher education in the Philippines, with the ultimate goal of producing competent graduates who can contribute effectively to national development. See, the CHED was tasked with the responsibility of formulating policies, plans, and programs for development and efficient operation of higher education within the Philippine government or Philippine educational system, and this law aims to ensure that quality of education is accessible to all citizens within the country throughout every educational institution. Let us proceed with the next Republic Act. Republic Act 7796. This act shall be known as the Technical Education and Skill Development Act of 1994, or also known as TESDA Act of 1994. The law declares the policy of the state to provide relevant, accessible, high quality, and efficient technical education and skills development in support of the development of high quality Filipino middle level manpower. It plays a really crucial role in advancing the technical education and skills development sector within the Philippines, contributing to economic growth, job creation, and human resource management. See, this law was enacted on August 25, 1994, with the purpose being to promote and strengthen the technical education and skill development programs within the country. TESDA is responsible for formulating policies, plans, and programs related to technical education and skills development. It aims to develop a highly skilled and globally competitive workforce, and so that it would be able to meet the demands of the labor market and contribute to the economic and social development of the Philippines. See, this focuses primarily on the workforce, the teachers, the educational staff. And then we may now proceed to the next Republic Act, which is RA 9155, also known as the Governance of Basic Education Act of 2001. It provides the overall framework for principal empowerment by strengthening principal and leadership goals and local school based management within the context of transparency and local accountability. It seeks to improve the governance, management, and delivery of basic education in the Philippines by promoting decentralization. What does decentralization mean? Basically, it means the delegation of power from a central authority into a bunch of pieces, which are regional and local authorities, basically spreading out the command of power throughout the Philippines, making it easier to manage a wide variety of communities. And back to the topic, community participation and school empowerment. It aims to foster a more responsive and accountable educational system that can better address the diverse needs of our beloved Filipino learners. Well, see, aside from decentralization and dividing of power, there are some other stuff that this Republic Act covers, such as school-based management. It promotes school-based management where, schools, public or private, are given the flexibility to address their specific needs with the resources required based on its students and employees. It also has a lot of community involvement It encourages the involvement of local government units and non government organizations, such as parents and other stakeholders, within this process to foster a supportive environment for learning. And overall, it creates a more responsive and accountable basic system that ensures accessible and quality of education for every Filipino learner. Every Filipino learner. Sorry. Now let's move on to the final act that's been assigned to me, which is the RA Act, Republic Act 11713. This is the most recent one, which was made back in 2022. It's an act further strengthening teacher education in the Philippines by enhancing the Teacher Education Council, establishing a scholarship program for students in the Teacher Educational Program, institutionalizing the National Educators Academy of the Philippines, and appropriating funds, therefore, amending for the purpose Republic Act No. 7784, entitled An Act to Strengthen Teacher Education in the Philippines by establishing centers of excellence, creating a Teacher Education Council for the purpose of appropriating funds, therefore, and for other purposes. Basically, the summary of this act is it seeks a teacher educational system whose mission is to educate and train teachers unquestionable integrity and competence, and who are committed to their continuing professional growth and obligation to help their students grow as responsible individuals and citizens of the Philippines and the world. So, in the gist of it, the very foundation of this Republic Act revolves around the teachers' professionalism, their knowledge, and their commitment to their job and responsibility as teachers. Because being a teacher, you carry a really heavy burden because you're handling basically the future of your country. You're teaching, you're filling your students with ideas that can grow, either for better or worse. So it's a pretty big responsibility, and this act ensures that each teacher understands the weight of their job and how important they are within the Philippine society or every society in general. Well, that concludes my report for educational legislation. Thank you for your time. You all have a wonderful day.